Welcome to this episode of YouTube, where last weekend saw a little bit of that juvenile behavior that still exists, and that's Blackstone running through with a piece of birch bark in his mouth and playing a little game of toss, and the rest of the pack gets pretty interested in it. But what I want to point out here is the energy is pretty calm. For this kind of excitement and this kind of juvenile response, not a lot of redirected aggression or kind of dominance that came out of that. Just a little bit of Axel kind of mounting on Blackstone and giving him a little bit of dominance. But it's really not like the tension that we would find this time of the year. So that doesn't mean that they don't chase other things. The ravens here certainly have been taking advantage of some extra food resources. You can see a lot more snow has fallen, so it's got a lot damper. And Blackstone, again, trying to get at those ravens that are sitting up on the roof watching them. So we will be feeding extra food as we get into the fall and winter here. It's not uncommon for us to have a mid-week feeding like we have been feeding. We know Thanksgiving week we'll be feeding multiple times during that week because we are not open to the public over Thanksgiving weekend. That means a limited number of staff, and so it's always best to keep them full and keep them happy, and certainly that is happy for the ravens as well. The communication is very strong between the wolves and ravens, so ravens know when wolves get fed, and they will come and take those resources. They have been sitting up on the roof there, and we certainly know that they are watchful of wolf activity. So again, just another example of some of that really strong social behavior. That is what wolves kind of define wolves, meaning that these are animals that hunt with their four canine teeth. So in order to be successful, they can't climb a tree and ambush. They have to rely on pack members to assist them. So the social behavior is pretty common. But if there's a little bit of tension, I would say right now it's probably between Axel and Grayson. Those two have had that throughout their entire life, with Axel being more dominant than Grayson, yet Grayson was the one who is more likely to bond with the yearlings, and that makes him a kind of a source of energy for them, and he does get a lot of time where the yearlings are approaching him, and certainly something that it will impact the dynamics. We also watch how the wolves are resting, and this is Blackstone in a curl rest. A curl rest means that their ambient temperature, they're a little bit colder, they're going to tuck their nose, their body kind of tight for the purpose of staying warm. So other than that, snow is coming, but then snow is going to go away here. But we will be featuring a webinar on Sunday at 10 o'clock, which will talk about winter adaptations. And so it gives you this idea of preparing for winter, how the wolves prepare, how the staff prepare, and be able to give you some insight into that. We also want to say that on Thursday, next week Thursday, we have the Give to the Wolves Day, which will feature a 7:15 connection to the pack and hopefully a morning howl as well as an afternoon howl to kind of end our workday here. So check out the links shown in the card, and we'll be able to join us for those events. Thanks for watching.